Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Coffee and Headlines. This is our morning get together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at news from our city, state, and country. We take a look at your comments, your ideas, your suggestions on how to best connect with each other and with our city as a community of English-speaking locals. Today is Friday, January 26th, and it's a pleasure to be with you today. It's the end of the week. This was a pretty uneventful week for me, as I've been healing from this cough thing, and I'm almost there, so I'm very happy to report that. I'm also very happy to welcome anybody that is watching live for the first time today. If you would like to let us know that that is your case, feel free to write the word new in your comment. We'll give you a nice little welcome. And if there's something really important on your mind, just add a capital letter Q, and we'll be so very happy to look for those Qs later on today and bring out your comment so we can see what is on your mind. Thank you very much for that, Mark. I'm feeling so much better. I'm glad I'm sounding so much better. I've been feeling better than I sound. But yes, we are headed in the right direction. Thank goodness. So today we have a few funny news. We have more events that I found out, mostly local, but there's a very compelling reason why some of us may want to visit Guadalajara in the middle of February. But before we get into, oh goodness, there's a queue. Please update info regarding next meet and greet. You know what? We actually have a date. I just haven't talked about it. Let me bring it up on my calendar. And when did I talk to Gina about this? And we are going to have our next meet and greet on Friday, February the 23rd. I just haven't created a Facebook event or anything to that effect. But yes, I will do that right after today's broadcast. And Friday, February the 23rd will be the date in which we have our winter meet and greet at Whiskey Kitchen. That should be a lot of fun. And now, what? Who is Deborah Winger, and why do I have her voice? Sorry, Filbert, I don't recognize them. Oh, the actor. Wasn't she an actor in movies in the 70s and 80s? I have no idea what her voice sounds like, but I'm glad that you're amused. I certainly hope that the quality of my voice is not impeding you from connecting with the content we are trying to share. And now let us take a quick look at the news, starting with the fact that a video of a tourist sauntering along Los Muertos beach without wearing any clothes is making the social media rounds this morning and sparking debate. No, Los Muertos Beach is not a nudist beach, but this apparently did not stop a gentleman tourist from strutting around and, showing his noble parts for everyone to enjoy. Clearly, he did not get the memo. So, tourists, when in Rome, do what Romans do. If you don't see any other naked people on the beach, don't don't stand out like a sore thumb. I guess that's all I can say. Can you guess why there are 22 new Guadalajara hotels being built or expected to be built by 2026? This was announced by the Jalisco Hotel Association. And the reason is the city is hoping to meet the expected demand for the 2026 World Cup, which Mexico, United States, and Canada will co host. By the time they are built, the Guadalajara metropolitan area will have 2,700 new hotel rooms to offer soccer enthusiasts. And now I clear my throat. With my very own voice, not Deborah Winger's or anybody else's. The National Weather Service has announced a new cold front, A new cold front is entering most of the country as of this afternoon, and while no rain is expected, high winds and waves will continue to challenge ocean swimmers in Jalisco, Michoacan, and Nayarit. Now, how much will this cold front affect us locally? Let's take a quick look at our weather forecast just to see what we can expect according to Snarky Weather. And Snarky Weather is saying, overclock my CPU, then buy me breakfast. It is sunny. Whatever. It is 24 degrees out there. Humidity is at 62%. And our weather forecast for today says we're going to have a humid day with clear skies, a high of 28 and a low of 18. Tomorrow, Saturday, clear skies throughout the day, a high of 28 and a low of 17. And then Sunday, partly cloudy skies throughout the day with a high of 29 and a low of 17. And that is what we can expect if we continue with the cold front, or rather, if the cold front continues headed in our direction, you will be the first to know. Okay, so now more announcements that I found on Facebook events this morning. One thing I will say about Facebook events is that if you go into Facebook events and you search for events in Puerto Vallarta, there's no guarantee that Facebook will show you every single event happening in Puerto Vallarta. I've come to realize that as the number of events increases, then you have to search several times or refresh your search to make sure that you find all the events out there. So for event producers, if you think all you have to do is put up your event and that's it, nope, that's not it. We really have to continue to populate our events with information so that they will stand out among the crowd. So, boom, boom, boom. The first one I want to mention is this one from Tatro Borders, which we mentioned earlier a couple of weeks ago, but we might as well mention it again. Teatro Sin Borders is a local community theater company, and they are holding auditions tonight at the American School of Puerto Vallarta for their upcoming production of a play titled Leading Ladies. Leading Ladies is a comedy play by Ken Ludwig. It involves two Shakespearean actors who find themselves in the Amish County of York, Pennsylvania, mounting Shakespeare plays. The play, a co-production of the Alley Theater and the Cleveland Playhouse, was premiered in 2004, directed by the playwright. So there's going to be a production locally. If you're interested in finding out more about this, there is information available for you on this event, which will be included in the show notes. And of course, tomorrow, our friend Gina from Whiskey Kitchen will be hosting a special whiskey pairing event at 4 p.m. featuring 5 different whiskeys paired with 5 different dishes for you to enjoy. So, if whiskey is your thing or you would like to learn more about whiskey, um, this is something that you may want to attend. I try to find more specific information on the event, but there was none to be found. So just get in touch with Gina for more information. Hopefully, she will update the event between now and tomorrow. And I also have this event that I spotted this morning. The Naval Museum is having a special museum night tomorrow from 5 p.m. to 9:30 in the evening. They are going to have special activities and presentations that have not been announced yet. But hey, it's a night at the museum. What can go wrong? So, if you're out and about tomorrow evening and you have nothing else to do, and you find yourself near the Naval Museum, you may want to give this one a go. And I have one more event that, well, there's a couple of events. A very adventurous me was hoping to head over to Guadalajara this weekend for tomorrow's matinee screening of the new Carmen production from the Met. It's going to be broadcast live from the Met tomorrow at noon. Unfortunately, common sense is telling me to stay put, and I am staying put. I'm not going to Guadalajara feeling like this. There's no reason to risk myself or anybody on the bus. But if you find yourselves in Guadalajara this weekend and you want to check out the brand new production of the Met, of Carmen from the Met, it's going to be a broadcast tomorrow at Conjunto Santander. Sigh. I would have loved to be there, but it's not meant to be. The one thing that I want to get you excited about, if you are interested in having an excuse to visit Guadalajara in February, and you happen to be a home decor specialist, or you're simply looking for Mexican fine arts and crafts to decorate your home or your business, ENART is a great expo to attend. It takes place from February 13th to the 17th, and it takes place at the El Refugio Cultural Center in Tlaquepaque. I've attended this expo before, and it is one of the most important art and craft expos in the country. El Refugio Cultural Center is an entire block's worth of spaces where hundreds of exhibitors from all over the country will be showing their production of high-end Mexican arts and crafts items and home decor items for you to enjoy. So, if you're there just to browse what's available, it's a great time. If you're there looking for things to shop, it is a great time. And again, if you happen to find yourself in Guadalajara for any particular reason and you want to check out ENART, it is definitely a must. I am considering attending, but I am also waiting to find out when the Philharmonic will release their first season in Guadalajara. They haven't announced it yet, but I assume the announcement will be made within the next week or so. Always good reasons to visit Guadalajara, and we love it there. So, with that said, let us take a quick look at what's on your mind. Let's see. Many good mornings, and I appreciate those. Ronald says, 38 days till return to PV. I love it when you count. And there's I already did that. Spencer was asking about the next meet and greet, and we just said that is going to take place on February 23rd. I'll create the announcement and the Facebook event after the broadcast. Oh no, Paula, you're going to miss this by one day? That's not fair to you. When do you leave? Do you leave on the 22nd. We can certainly have it on the 21st. Let me check with Gina to see if we can change the date. You know, that's not the point, Andrea. The point, if I may, is what prompts us to poke fun at other people that we don't even know with references that the other people may or may not be familiar with. For somebody to compare my voice to somebody's voice that I don't even know, and for the comment to come from someone who doesn't even know me, says way more about that person than it says about me or my voice. So even if her voice is sultry, you know, who goes around poking fun at people that they don't even know? Moving right along. There's a queue. Christy might just be here for the meet and greet. That is wonderful to hear. And let's see. Paula says we leave on the 22nd. Okay, let me make some phone calls and I'll see what I can do. Andrea, you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to one. I personally don't go around making fun of people that I don't know to their face. And clearly, maybe you do. Nice. Okay. So this is the end of this morning's broadcast. Fine. It is a pleasure to connect with you, although sometimes I don't get your comments. But that's part of the nature of the beast. Today, as always, I will continue to look for news and items to share with you tomorrow, including figuring out exactly what's going to happen with our upcoming meet and greet. And between now and then, feel free to make fun of people you don't know. Feel free to make fun of people you know. Feel free to be kind. Feel free to be friendly. Feel free to be in touch. Feel free to do whatever you want to do, as long as you don't hurt other people's feelings. And if you do, then, you know, just do whatever you want to do. I don't care. Have a good day.